with cultural trends, of course, and it was quite a coup for you guys.
We feel very... This is Phil Collins breaking in here. We feel quite good if we get number 16 in the NME poll, really. I mean, it's weird. This when you sort of... all the bands above us are... as it is only out of the 10,000 people that probably can write and can address in England can address an envelope and send it off. Out of those 10,000 people, it's nice to know that some of them actually still listen to us. There's us and the Stones, I guess. We're the two bands that usually figure pretty well in those polls.
Well, here's another man who chose a life in show business as opposed to a life in politics. Tom Hedges from KLOS Los Angeles.
Hello, everyone. Let me direct a question to you, Chester. You and Daryl have been touring with the band for about 5 years now, but you're not involved, at least to the best of my knowledge, in the studio work of the band itself. Does it make you feel like you are less than full-fledged members of the band, or how do you approach dealing with the other three? I'll ask Chester if Daryl wants to jump in, he can as well.
Now's my chance, huh?
Yeah. I'll give you 20 now, I'll give you 20 now.
Well, I don't know, I guess since I've been in LA, which is the last 10 years, I've been pretty much a freelance player, and this is not very different from that. When we're on tour, it feels, it's a band. When we're on tour, it feels very much like a band. It's for me, in January, it'll be 7 years. And, but no, it doesn't bother me at all that I don't do the studio stuff, mainly because I do look at it as a freelance, point of view. When we're on tour, everybody really bends over backwards to make it feel like a band. We're not treated any differently than the others. It's like we get good rooms too, instead of the closets like some bands.
You don't have a problem with the accents.
Wait a minute. I get the closets, Chester.
Well, I've been here a year long.
That's right.
Next year you get the beds.
Right. But no, I do look at it that way. As far as that's concerned, when I look at it, when you hear the difference in the way things sound live and all, it wouldn't, if we, and myself anyway, it wouldn't sound at all the same if I were doing the stuff in the studio. And I think the Genesis sound is actually what the three of them do together.
I'm going to close it off there because my memory on the camera is going to freak out in a minute. And so that's run for about 20 minutes now. So I'm guessing this is about a 25-minute interview. There may be a part two. I don't have that. 12, 13 years ago, I acquired a massive amount of reel-to-reel tapes and equipment from a retired radio CEO, and I think he was involved in this radio that's on here right now. So, and all of those signatures on that piece of paper are in ink. They are 100% original. That's the original piece of paper that the three band members have signed. Phil Collins, Tony Banks and Mike Rutherford. And not that anybody cares, but I saw Genesis in '69 in England, and I preferred them when they were with Peter Gabriel. The albums Selling England by the Pound is a fantastic album. That is so musical. I have that on reel-to-reel tape. So anyway, all right, signing off there. You probably heard enough of me gassing on. There you have it. Totally original, reel-to-reel tape, and all the paperwork with it. Yeah.